So even with 2 elastic bands, I could barely do a muscle up, as you can see. And just one session afterwards, I learned a new technique on how to do it, and this is it. So what made the difference? For me, it was just to understand a little about the technique of the muscle up, because there are 5 areas to focus on: the hollow, the arch, the hollow with legs up, the hip hop, and lastly the pull. Easy. So let's start with the hollow. Even though this part seems a bit redundant, it is actually very important because it is the first step in creating the momentum needed to travel above the bar. The first exercise is simple: stand a bit behind the bar and practice the hollow movement with the arms and legs in front of the body. You should land a bit in front of the bar. The arch. Here you should stand on something. You should practice going below the bar from a hollow position to the arch position, and remember to look up. Practice with 2 legs on the box and then 1 leg afterwards. Now the hollow with legs up. The focus should be on the movement of the body and the head, where the head goes from looking straight ahead to looking up, and keep looking up when you go back. The chest should be high. And now the practice is to put together the hollow, arch, and then the hollow with legs up from the ground. It looks like this, and when that seems comfortable, then add the hip pop. So after the legs come up, you should try and pop the hips so they move as close to the bar as possible. Now, let's get over the bar. So the first exercise, even though it looks a bit foolish, the focus is on crunching as fast as possible and thereby creating the momentum needed to get above the bar. And if you're not fast enough, you'll end up like this. Now it's just to put it all together. Firstly, the hollow position, looking straight ahead. Then the arch and start looking up and keep looking up. Move back to the hollow with the legs moving up, and then the hip hop. And lastly, the fast crunch. By then, you should hopefully find yourself above the bar.